Guys, you will not believe this. Do you remember how I told you that Juan Tuño, who wants to know, our student detective, how he thought some of the rivers looked dirty? Well, I woke up this morning and Alex, will you scan to the counter for us now? He left all of this on my back porch. And you might think like, gosh, that's like orange juice and stuff. Oh no, it's not. Those are water samples from the gray area. And we are gonna be using this. He also left us a Secchi disc. Now I did not say a sucky disc. You spell it S-E-C-C-H-I. And in real life, this is what a Secchi disc looks like. They're about the size of like a medium pizza. And this is the actual way that scientists measure water clarity to see how clear the water is. They lower it down, and how far down it goes, that tells them the clarity of the water. Now what we're gonna do instead on our homemade Secchi discs from Juan Tuño, do you notice how the string is black here and it's white here? So when I lower this down into the waterway, I'm gonna be watching to see when the Secchi disc disappears from my view, just like a real scientist would. And so once it disappears, I'm gonna see if I pinch on the white, or on the white or the black at the water level. And that's all you're gonna write in your chart, folks, is whether I pinched on white or whether I pinched on black. If I'm pinching on white, here's what that means. That the water is clear enough that it does not harm fish. But if I pinch on black, there's too much sediment in the water, and that is harmful for fish and potentially could be a reason that they're dying off. Okay, so the way that I've arranged these is going from west to east on the map. So we're gonna test James Pond and Faux River first, that's on the western side. Then the upper and lower Mississippi, which is kind of in the middle of the map. Then we're gonna test the upper and lower Rafta, and do you remember that Lake of Daisical is behind it? And then finally, we're gonna test Gray Bay, and that's where all the rivers spill into. Okay, Al, so can you get it so you're looking down? So class, this is James Pond, and I'm lowering the Secchi disc in slowly. This water doesn't look so good. I can still see the Secchi disc, still see it disappeared. Now I bring it up, and so it pinched on white. So class, for James Pond, I want you to type white, and we're gonna do the same thing now right down the line. Okay, so here comes the Faux River. Remember, that's James Pond spills into the Faux River. I can still see it, disappeared. Doesn't look great, but I did pinch on white again. So far, James Pond and Faux River, white, white. Even though they look a little dirty, it's not too much sediment to harm fish. Now, let's get a good look at this upper and lower Mississippi. Yeah. Okay, upper Mississippi. Oh my. I already cannot see the Secchi disc. That is an obvious pinch on black. So make sure you put black on your chart. That was the upper Mississippi. Now let's see if the lower might look a little better. No. It has just disappeared, pinching on black. Okay, so far, here's your order. You have white, white, then black, black on your chart. Okay, now this river system is way over on the eastern part of the map, the upper and lower Rafta, and then Lake of Daisical in between. Okay, so let's get a good look at those. Oh my, that looks good. I mean, this one I can see to the bottom, like that's an obvious pinch on white. So the water in the upper Rafta is very clear, appears to be almost sediment free. Let's see about the lower Rafta. Yep, that's a definite pinch on white. So the upper and lower Rafta, both white. Now, 2 more to go. Lake of Daisical in between, it honestly doesn't surprise me. In between those two, it would also be very clear, pinching on white. So now our final one is Gray Bay. And remember, all of these waterways are spilling into Gray Bay. So can you get a good look down there at that? Okay, that does not look perfection, not like the Raftas. Let's see. I can still see the Secchi disc, still see it. I can still see it. Oh, gone. Okay, so it did get to the white, but barely. Okay, so let's review, make sure your chart is correct. So the 8 waterways should be this: white, white, black, black for the Mississippis. And then everything else I was able to pinch on white.